Hey, I am back after a minute. Yeah, we went to Disneyland and we had a great time. Um, Still working on finding time to upload some videos on our experience and any tips that we might come up with for your upcoming trip to Disneyland if you have one. Um, we did come home with COVID. My daughter started showing symptoms on our way home, and then we all got it eventually. So we were quarantined for a minute, and yeah, I wanted to do a daily vlog, mostly for me. But if anybody happens to watch it, that's awesome. Welcome. I hope you are well and warm and safe. Um, so yeah, we came home with the COVID, which, we personally have all chosen to get vaccinated and boosted. So our cases were fairly mild, thank goodness. It was mostly just like a cold. My son was basically an asymptomatic, so that was cool for him. Sorry, I thought I'd keep it up, but anyways, um, yeah. So let's see. My goal with this channel is just to document the change is I'm trying to make over the next year. I have always been one of those people who is like, oh man, I waited too long. I guess I'll do it next year. I guess I'll do it next year. I have storage back here that I'll show you once I figure out a portable camera full of my, I guess I'll do it next year projects, right? I buy supplies for a season and I don't get around to it because I can't like decide on the perfect thing to make and it sits. And I have some stuff, honestly, that's been, I'll do it next year. Probably 3 seasons now. It's sat. Like these really cool sunflower plates that I want to make for display. And I think if I increase my volume as I walk away, you'll be able to hear me. So I bought these sunflower plates 3 years ago, I think. Aren't they pretty? So I bought a handful because I used to do vendor fairs. I've had these plates for 3 years now because I just can't figure out the perfect thing to put on them. So I don't put anything on them at all. And then they just sit. And I have cupboards full of I'll do it next year's. So this is the next year. This is the year. This is the year that I just do it. Anyways, so yeah, this is the story all about how I decided to flip turn my life upside down and become a I'm doing it this year. Right at Christmas, I had Christmas cards and I was like, man, it's 4 days till Christmas. I shouldn't mail these out because nobody will get them on time. But those words, I'll do it next year, went through my head and I was like, I just don't want to be that person anymore. So I sat down and I wrote out the Christmas cards and maybe a few people got them the day or two after Christmas. But you know what? I actually did it and it felt good and it gave me some momentum. So, yes, this is the year where I use all my stuff, right? So I have a dream box. It's an older one or a work box. I'm a little bit of a nerd. I like to collect stuff. See, I haven't changed my That actually says January January 1st. I haven't changed that for a minute, but I like, oh my, I shouldn't have done that, huh, friends? Sorry. If you watch this, I apologize. Clearly, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'll get better. I'll get better, right? As long as I try and practice, I'll get better. I say that to my kids all the time. So anyways, I have been clean and sober for 11 years. May 17th, 2010 was the first day that I didn't use drugs or alcohol to change the way I felt. And one of my favorite things about the 12-step program that I'm usually active in is that it's just all about bettering yourself, learning to love and accept yourself and take inventory and change the things that don't serve you and amplify the ones that do. And so I'm really trying to embrace that and do all those things that I kept putting off till next year. So a few of the things that I've been fairly successful at recently is taking a daily supplement. I've started doing like a little drink with the Aero Latte to spin it up, right? Of a collagen and then like an immune boost type mix. Lots of good vitamins in it. I've never been good at taking my vitamins, but something about this drink, which doesn't even taste that great, but I don't know if it's the ritual or just the fact that I've actually done it fairly consistently for about a month. I even took little Tupperware containers of the 2 powders with me. And I did 3 out of the 4 days that we were traveling. I actually remember to make my drink. So that's exciting. I've started seeing a chiropractor, which I'm still on the fence about. However, he has asked me to do stretches, and I've gotten better about doing my stretches every day. And there's a reason why, like cats and dogs and kids, babies, when you first wake them up, they're like, there's a reason why they do that. Oh, I feel so much better when I remember to do my stretches. So that's another thing that, like usually I'll go to a PT and I'll get the temporary fix for all that ails me. And then I just go on with my life and I don't incorporate those stretches into my everydayness. So I'm trying to remember to do the stretches and going to that chiro. Right now I'm doing 3 days a week, which seems a little bit much, but I'm able to. So anyways, that's helped me feel more limber. We are in a position where we were able to afford, I've got a silhouette. I cut out my papers, and so I'm just going to remove them while I talk. We are able to afford a tonal because I suck at going to the gym. I'm too self-conscious. So that shipped, I think, surprisingly, it shipped on time based upon the research in the tonal groups. They seem to have been delayed just like everybody else. It's crazy times we live in. So the tonal's going to show up, and I plan to use that machine every day. Every day. I want to be stronger, like muscles, right? I have always had trouble keeping my breath when I hike or go up a bunch of stairs. Like I've just never been with a good lung capacity. So this is what I'm trying to do to get in shape, because I can't do a ton of cardio, at least not now. So I want to work on the muscles. So in a couple of episodes, I will just kind of show where I'm at now as far as like my waistline. And then I'll do a check-in every couple of weeks to keep myself accountable. Yep. All right. So a couple of things. Oh, I've also recently gone through a sleep study. I've always had sinus issues. Possibly you could tell that by the way that I sound and talk. I've always had allergies and sinusitis and turbinates, which are lovely things that grow up here and block your sinus cavities. I've had 2 septoplasties. That's another story for another day. Anyways, so I went through a sleep study and I just barely qualified, honestly. My sleep disturbances were just under 6, and 5 is the qualifier. And then like my blood ox fell to like the low 80s, and 90 is the qualifier. So anyways, I'm sick and tired. I'm feeling sick and tired. And so this is the year of change. This is my year where I'm going to go all in and do what I can to see if I hate my ears. To see if I can make those positive changes and see those positive results and have more energy and feel better and be stronger. So we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. I've never been good at follow through. So I think that's part of the reason why I'm trying to do these videos is just, it's one more layer, one more fail safe of like accountability. And like I said, if 1 or 2 people see this, great. If a bunch of people see it, great. You know, it's just, it's get busy living or get busy dying, right? And so that is what I'm trying to do. I didn't paper craft much, did I? I am easily distracted, and so I think if I started to do this while I tried talking, it would be a hotter mess than it already is. But I am trying to make coffee cup shaped gift card holders. And so I've got lots of hearts that I cut out and then the bands that go around the middle. So I'm going to get busy doing that. I did not make enough of these parts, so I need to cut out some more of those. Anyways, I hope you are well, safe, and warm, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I hope I'm here tomorrow. We'll see if any of y'all are. Okay. Peace.